Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Uh,
thank
uh,
you, Vikram.
of course, now Isaac has become the Africa Center for Collaborative Dispute Resolution. Isaac is no more, no more. It's like
Ah, ah. Let me change the virtual background. I think it's the one that is causing the issue. So
where
I'll
is
change.
your Ghanaian dress? I am the one wearing it, and you aren't wearing it.
Yes, my Ghanaian dress is here. I'm going to wear mine. So you are wearing Batakari. I'm going to wear one
Seriously,
very soon.
good. So, Isaac, what are we doing on your birthday? We are launching the Ghana Mediation Circle, and
Yes,
hopefully,
perfect. Yes,
during this year, we'll do something which is we'll
yes,
create a big
yes,
circle, and hopefully,
yes.
by, when we sit here next year,
Yes, so now it's better.
where's one second, let me see. Yeah,
Yes, so give me a
much better.
second. Let me
Yeah. So
put on my African wear like yours.
yes, up to then, what I do, let me share my screen and put up what we're doing. This is what we're doing. We are launching the Ghana Mediation Circle on Isaac's birthday. And Isaac has, of course, participated in a lot of my shows. We'll let me up till then, after you come back, I'll just go through some of the things that I've been doing. And Tina's also joining us.
Yes, so I have a lot of people who will be joining, so let them
Good.
tell me.
Yeah. So up till then, what I do is a little bit of a introduction to the World Mediation Circle. And of course, you are also going to give the introduction, but let me just put it out there. Information available on mediatorvikram.com. And here you'll find details of all the events and shows which have happened. And now there's what 675 plus videos there. So lots of content, edutainment, as I call it, entertainment and education. So there you'll find all the details of connecting and everything. So Isaac, the World Mediation Circle first, because the Ghana Mediation Circle is part of the World Mediation Circle. So let's just go through what the World Mediation Circle is. I'll put it out and then I'll take your thoughts on it. So basically, this is a worldwide web
Okay,
of mediation circles, and mediation, a little definition there, taken kind of the structure from the Singapore Convention, but added a few keywords according to me, which is voluntary and informal, and assistance of a trusted person or persons. So these three words, voluntary, informal, and trusted, are missing from there. So otherwise, a person comes in and assists you in resolving a dispute, but doesn't have the authority to impose a solution on you. That's it. So, a moral, values, principles, and ethics based humanistic approach to dispute resolution, where heart, soul, spirituality play an important role. And mediation circle will help in resolving their people in resolving their disputes in an amicable and collaborative manner, and attempt to heal and strengthen relationships. Again, key aspect. Let's look at that part, because there is that whole very formal kind of thing. Let's just get them into a settlement and let's move out. No, this is a more involved process, and safe spaces for conversations, dialogue, collaboration, and consensus building without activism or advocacy. So you can reach there without these two. So another space for people to come together. And as we go along, redefine politics at the local, national, and global level with mediators as leaders. People with the mediator's mindset, that I keep saying that. So, Isaac, leader, you are going to be our leader. So, and then creating them in schools, colleges, organizations, and communities, and issue based also. So lots of work. Of course, it's been 3 years and I've been telling you, but let's see. One day, one day we will get there. So people with a mediator mindset, whom people can trust to help them in resolving their disputes. No qualification, training, or experience required. But actually, we'll talk about this, Isaac, because people, I think,
yes, yes,
misunderstand
yes.
me when I
Mm.
misunderstand me. I'm saying that
Yeah.
those people with that mindset, when we bring them out, they themselves, if they want to enhance their skills, they'll find things. They'll come to Isaac and say, "Okay, please, I want to enhance my skills." So we are creating a market for people who are doing that. What they call it training. I'm saying skill development. So people are misunderstand that. I'm getting the right people out, and the right people, if they do that, then we have a large corpus or a database of people who have the mindset and have the, I mean, they want to actually assist people. So the difference between mediator and peacemaker, one actually assists them to resolve it, the peacemaker brings them together, and both the skills, important skills. And then the participants, people who want to resolve disputes in an amicable and collaborative manner, they might not have a dispute today, but this community that we are creating are people with that kind of a mindset. So to get into it, if we fill this form, and then people from Ghana, we'll get them separately into a gathering, and we are promoting a culture of mediation and the mediation mindset. And the form part of it, we'll create a form specifically for Ghana also, and we'll circulate that. So what you find is all the details of all the mediation circles which have been launched altogether. I'll take you through that slideshow. And then here you find the information of what's coming up. So please, social media, I am not going to be putting out too many posts. I just want people to come here. Listen,
Yeah.
this right now the Zoom link remains the same. Okay, if it changes, I send
Okay.
that to people. So what's coming
Perfect.
up? So what have we done in January? This talking books, this game that Massimiliano has created for people to experience conflict resolution. I don't know whether you've gone through that game, Medianos. Have you seen that, Ma'am Isaac? Have you?
Yes, I've seen the one that is coming on tomorrow.
No, but the game. Have you seen the game?
No,
We
I have
launched
not
the
looked
game.
at the game.
Okay, so that'll
I
be that. We'll take you. We'll with the Ghana Mediation Circle. We'll take them through that game. Also, it's just a way to introduce conflict resolution without that teaching part, but actually
okay.
experiencing it. So we'll take you through that. Then we had the
Okay.
Ecuador Mediation Circle, and then this is a community here in Delhi, where I live. This is the Ghana. Then Ken Cloak's book. We'll discuss that with him on tomorrow. Then the Israel-Palestine mediation. Every circle then will have their gatherings. So this is the Israel-Palestine mediation circle gathering number 3. 17th anniversary celebration. Please drop in. Okay. Okay. Isaac, you can come at 8:30. There's one at 10:30 also. That'll be too early for you. So 8:30 on 17th. Okay. Zoom
Okay.
link remains the same. Then we launch
Okay.
the Greece mediation circle. Then we do a talking books with Sherry. I don't know whether you must have met Sherry. She's come on a lot of my shows. So she's written a book called Lessons from
It is
Lonzo.
possible, but maybe when I see her, I remember
Please,
it.
yeah. So all this is happening this particular month. So you'll find information there. But what
Okay.
if?
Perfect.
But I do want
Thank
to
you.
actually take you through the why I want to take you through the mediation circles which have been launched is because we have to do similar mediation circles in Ghana also. So let me take you through that. Then after that is your show. Give me that up to
Perfect.
people.
But
Up to
before
people.
you do that, let me also say Happy New Year to Tina
Yeah, we'll get
and those.
everyone in. We'll get everyone in. We'll
Yes.
get everyone.
And
It
those
just I just want
what
to get this over with to tell you so that
Happy New Year. Thank you.
Happy New Year, Tina. We'll get you in. So of course, this is the larger World Mediation Circle, and every country has that. So India has that. Then we have the World Indigenous Peoples Mediation Circle, and then we'll have the Ghana Indigenous Peoples Mediation Circle. So please, Isaac, note this down. We have to do all that. So the International
okay.
Reflective Practice Circle. So we'll have a reflective practice groups as part of the Ghana Mediation Circle also. So people, what are if reflective practice groups? Basically, places where people come and share their experiences,
Yeah.
introduction to their practice. So because a lot of people don't have that opportunity, they're doing work on their own. So that the commercial mediation circle, we'll do that. Will be Ghana Commercial Mediation Circle. The UN Sustainable Development Goals, a lot of those circles will be created. Then Isaac, the World Refugee Mediation Circle. So a Ghana Refugee Mediation Circle. And all these links are there to the YouTube, the launches. International Organizational Mediation Circle. Similarly, every organization in Ghana, we have to have a mediator there. Outsourced, we don't have to be, has to, it doesn't have to be in the organization, but we have to create that space. International Family Mediation Circle, but every family, finally, Ghana, Isaac is down to every family creating a mediation circle. Okay. Seriously.
It is possible because of our family system. So we look at the extended family. So it is
Exactly.
possible.
We will do
Whereby
that. We'll do,
the clan heads or the heads of the family, the Ushapenis,
yeah.
as we
So,
call them, can be the people who spearhead those
yeah.
circles.
So we'll
And
find
also,
those families where that they have a head who has that mediator mindset, or
yeah,
they
yeah,
have people whom they can identify. This is the game I was talking about, Medianos. So we'll take you through that. And then the school and college, both those globals, similarly Ghana, school mediation circle, college mediation circle, then the environmental, climate change, natural disaster, sustainability, all these at the local level, down to the local level, Isaac, not just at the national level, at the local level. This
yeah.
is Israel, Palestine. Then Barbados, and this is a college in Delhi, which is set up as again. I keep pointing this out that they've called it the Sulh, not they haven't said mediation, and that's the word they connect with. So similarly in Ghana, the word that people connect with, we can use that. We don't have to use the word mediation. It's a word that people connect to for the process. And the artificial intelligence, lots of work to happen here. The basically Chat GPT or Google Bard or any other platform, make it your mediator. Try that. You have that.
Yeah,
You have that in your house every day. Try it.
yeah, I've been using it for some couple of work and it's awesome.
Yes. So we'll tell people. So we had this 12 December. We had gathering number one. Then we had a get together of the World Mediation Circle. Then the Turkey Mediation Circle. Another gathering of the Israel Palestine. Then this book. Massimiliano has actually written a book where he's spoken about the game also. But otherwise, also we'll circulate the information. So I'll send you a PDF document which can be sent to people, and they can actually play the game. Then we did the Ecuador
Okay.
Mediation Circle yesterday, and then this is the community in Delhi, and this is what we're doing today: the Ghana Mediation Circle on Isaac's birthday. Tomorrow we have the book, Ken's book, The Magic in Mediation. There's actually a series I started, the Magic in with called The Magic in Mediation. Ken is, of course, he started that off. Then I think there was Michael Lang and Sriram Panchu. They also spoke about that. So it's good to go through that also. Then we have the Israel Palestine. Then we have Greece. We have that. Yeah, we have this celebration happening on 17th. The Greece. This is the book, Lessons from Lonzo. Peace Practices Inspired by a Four-Legged Friend. This we do on 19th. This is talking books because some of us don't read them. And then we have France. And that's the month. That's the month. Okay, Isaac. So that's my part done. So please, your thoughts on the World Mediation Circle, your thoughts on what you are going to be doing this year, your birthday resolutions, everything. Please.
Okay. Thank you, Vikram. Thank you for the opportunity. And thank you to all the people who have joined us. If it is possible, they should also put their video on so that we can also see them. I think as for Tina, not now. Okay. So thank you once again. So when it comes to the mediation circles, as you have taken us through, yes, it's a good initiative which seeks to bring people who are like-minded and people who want to also do the same thing, which I, even if it is not the same, there will be some similarities in them so that we don't just offer any kind of mediation services to the people that we think we are helping. So if there should be, I think there's a basis, there should be a standard that everyone is supposed to know and practice. So looking at the Ghana mediation circles, what I'm looking at, the evolution of Ghana mediation, whereby it is not only at the court system, but the private sector will also take advantage of mediation more because in most cases, people are more inclined with the court-connected mediation, but there are a lot of people who don't know about the private practice. So this is where I want to move on to the community mediation circle, whereby we'll be able to move to community by community, engage the community, and ensure that if nothing at all, at the end of the day, we should be able to identify some people within the community, work with the chiefs within the community, and also create a community mediation center. If nothing at all in this year, we should be able to create at least we should be able to create it. Should be able to create one or two to serve as something that we have do, which will serve as the basis, and based on that we can build up on it. So that is what I'm looking at this year. And even there's a class that we are training, and some of them have joined. Yeah, I've seen Ralph Agule and Engineer Sets have joined. I have given, as in Lydia to have joined. I've given them an assignment already to look for communities that we can start engaging, so that we can go there, engage, do the community entry, engage the opinion leaders and the chiefs. Then we can schedule a time that we'll go there and meet the community itself, so that it's not just going to be one day event. We'll go there, engage the community, we will go there again, and it will be a continual process to ensure that that community serve as a baseline whereby we are going to use it to enter other communities, what we learn from those communities, how we are able to even set up a center within that community, whether successful or unsuccessful. Based on that, we can learn, do evaluation, learn from there, and also go to other communities that we can also set up. So basically, that is where I want to focus this year when it comes to the community mediation. That is one aspect. Then there's another aspect of the peer mediation cycle, whereby there are schools starting from the basic schools to the universities. So we want to create, but we want to start from the basic schools so that when we are able to get uh, peers or children with the mediators mindset, we build their capacity and show them the processes so that as they are moving on or as they are progressing to the education ladder, if they get to the SS, so if they are from basic, if they get to the secondary, they can influence their people, their colleagues within those environments. Based on that, we can build upon that and build the second. So we'll start from the basic basic peer mediation. Then based on that, we can build a secondary peer mediation. If we're able to build a secondary mediation based on the influence the people we have trained from the basic will have on the secondary, then we can base on that experience and build a tertiary, which will be the universities, the tertiary community, the tertiary peer mediation. So when we're able to build that, that will culminate into a mediation competition, whereby we can stage a mediation competition in Ghana, whereby the universities can be competing against themselves so that we can also ensure that we publicize or sensitize people on the use of mediation, and people also right from the universities, when they understand these principles and they go to the workplace, when issues occur, they are inclined to use non-adversarial processes such as mediation rather than always resorting to other processes. And this is what I want to achieve this year together with all the people that are on board here. So basically, that is what
With
I want
all,
to do.
yeah,
Yeah.
with everyone else. But what are you going to achieve with me? Because for me, you do what you're doing on your training and everything. But for me, can you just one school, one college, one community, one organization, just tell them we're not here to come to teach you anything. You know everything. Just tell
Yeah.
us who are those people with that who help you resolve disputes. Just give me those people. Let me create one model community, school, college, organization where we will see that these people who have that, they're already doing it, they're already practicing it, but it's an informal, it happening in an informal way. It's a way of life for them. We are just bringing those people to out there and creating a structure around it for something which is already happening, so that other people get to know, oh yes, so and so helped so and so to do resolve something. And we'll create those little videos of those people
Right.
talking about their experience.
Yeah.
Because look, the thing is, one is, yes, you need to sustain yourself, so you need to do all these trainings and everything perfectly all right. I'm sure you need that. But on this end, for me, if you just let this happen on an organic basis, that they can actually develop it, let's try that. Try it. Let's see what comes out of it.
Yeah.
But okay,
Yeah.
who are those people? Just tell us that. Then we'll get those people together. We'll have a little group, and then we'll ask them about their experiences. We'll make that little clip, but then we'll circulate that. So the multiplier effect. Because finally, in Ghana, you need tens of thousands of people with that mediator mindset out there. Your training and
Yes.
everything can be an enhancement of their skills. Perfectly all right. But
Yeah.
and I don't know how you will maybe today you might be thinking of you and some people doing it in a physical space, but then all those things that you're doing, those trainings can be recorded and they can be accessed by people from any part of Ghana, why not from the world. So just think in large numbers. That's what I want you to do,
Yes, yes,
because
yes. There is going to be large numbers, but one thing is there must be a basis for it. So it's a gradual thing. So what when we start from one community and we get to know that this is what is happening in this community, there are people who are actually assisting them to do mediation. We engage such people, we bring them on board, and that will give us an idea on even how to enter another community, learn from what the experiences that we have had with that community and enter another community. That is what I'm looking at. So
So
There has to be a basis, yeah,
yeah. So all
from
that you,
one.
like I said, oh, give me just one school, one college, one organization, one community. Just give me that. Okay. Okay. This is identified. This is the
Yes,
person there.
yes, yes.
And we can also, oh look at how I'm looking at it is that even we can look at, say, a school teacher who has that mindset of wanting the children to create something. So it's not, oh, I'm going to tell you who your mediators are. No, you are going to identify them, but wants to create that
Definitely,
little,
yeah.
yeah. So let's, if we can, because the teacher is going to be in the school throughout. So
Yeah.
the new ones, once we create that little model circle there, so then that person can take it forward. Same thing with the college, same thing with every community. Is we just need that one person to start with, create that
Yes,
model.
yes, yes.
You say yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. For the last 3.5 years, I've been hearing you say yes, 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 yes.
One thing is you may be talking about mediation, but that person may be doing mediation, but I don't even understand what
Exactly,
mediation is.
exactly.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying
So
that we don't
so
using
that's
that
why I'm saying
word.
that until we have been to that community, I will
I
not be able to give you a specific name.
No, no, what I'm
Yes.
trying to say, Isaac, is that we don't go with that word at all. All we are saying is there someone who helps you resolve your disputes? Okay, there is so and so. What did that person do? Please tell us. They'll say, okay, this person spoke to this person and they did that, whatever. They'll tell us exactly everything about mediation without us using the word mediation. That's the
Definitely.
best part about it.
That is what I'm talking about. That
And
yes, we'll go
and,
to the
and why do
communities.
why do
As for us, in our minds, we know that we are doing community mediation clinics, but in them, they don't know that it is community mediation clinic that we are doing.
yeah,
So,
exactly.
who identifying the people, getting to know those who have been assisting them, helping them to resolve their dispute. Definitely, in every community, those people are there. In every church, those people are there. In every school, those people are there. So it's a matter of engaging. So if we have not engaged them, you will not be able to identify.
But
That's
as I
that's why the last time when I went to my village, I spoke to some of the people that I told you that yes, some of them it's either they don't report to anybody. Some of them also have some kind of opinion leaders within the community that they think that the other party respects. So they report such matters to them, and those people help them. So that is how it works.
But no, but tell me, Isaac, is there another word that people connect with in relation to this process? Is there a local word that people would connect with?
Yeah, there are definitely different local words. It depends on the community, so it ranges from community by community.
So
But
can we?
when you say somebody who helps you to resolve your issues or disputes, I think a lot of people resonate with that. They may not know it's mediation, but
Yeah,
definitely, yeah. Or sometimes when you may not even mention resolve your disputes, you may mention that when you have an issue with your husband or wife, or you have issues within the community, who normally assist you to address them. And some of them will be able to come up and say that, oh, this person or that person
no,
has
but
been supportive to this community.
no, important thing that we have to point out is that the person doesn't impose a solution on you. We are not
Definitely,
that
yes,
person. Yeah,
yes,
because a lot of people are
yes,
there in the village. I mean, could be the family head or whatever, who just tells them, oh, you have to do this. And
yes,
because of that
definitely,
social
yes.
pressure, they accept it, but they're not happy about it. And then that's why they take another process, which we don't want them to take, which is the court
That
system.
is also another factor. So because if you look at our system, it's a little bit different. A lot of people seems to do what we call customary arbitration, even in our families more than even doing mediation, because people always try to judge between the parties. This person is right, this person is wrong. It is not about assisting them to find their own piecemeal, but normally we try to tell them that, okay, we think when you do this, go and do this, or this person is right, this person is wrong, and it happens. So that is why I'm saying that some of them in their minds, they may think that that is how it is done. That is why the building of capacity building will come inside. There may be people who may be judging the people, but they have in their mind, they think that they are helping the people to resolve their issues. So those persons, we can't take them out. We need to bring them in, understand them. Maybe in their mind, they are thinking that they are doing even mediation. When they explain themselves, you think that they are doing the, then you tell them that, yes, you are helping the people, but this is how mediation is done. based on that, we can also build their capacity in that level. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, both. The thing is that both those mindsets are different. So I'm saying that okay, those people who have that aspect of forcing their solutions on people, we can convert them later. Not a problem. We don't have to convert everyone today.
Yes,
But the
yes,
ones
yes.
who are already doing it, let's put them out there, because if people in that way identify the process with that individual, they will then be able to take it further and talk to other people that this is what this person did. So I think sometimes I feel maybe just let that process which is happening in relation to customary arbitration and all. Let's not maybe push this aspect. No, no, you must try and mediate and not arbitrate and all. That'll become another whole
Yeah,
challenge. So why not just
yeah.
get the people who already have the mindset?
No, there has been an experience whereby we have, when you come here, we have traditional councils. So they mostly do customary arbitration. But there were instances whereby one of the traditional council invited us to come and train the people on mediation because they wanted the chiefs to focus more on mediation rather than judging for the people. Because if one person came for training, realized that, okay, if you allow the people to be judges of their own case, it's better than imposing a decision on them. So why don't you allow them to judge all and also
Exactly.
find solution to their issues? So he initiated that for us to go and train those people. And it is something that we are still working on to get other traditional councils to offer them such engagement and also build their capacity in that level. Because some of them, it is not their fault, because that is the system. The traditional court system is mostly on judging the people because the chief is meant to judge and say that this person is right and this person is wrong. When it comes to the other side, which is the mediation, it normally happen. As I discussed with you the last time during the presentation, the mediators conference, I said that in African settings, mostly the mediation happens at the top, top hierarchy, whereby the high powers are there and the chief they talk among themselves. If one chief is having an issue with the other party, they mediate among themselves, and that at that side they are able to find a solution for themselves. So it happens at the top level. But when they come to they interfacing with the communities, they normally go into the customary arbitration level, whereby they judge for the people. So the chief pronounce an award that this person is right, this person is wrong, and that is what, even when you go to the community, that is what they mostly know. And that, okay, when you take your issue to the palace will judge for you. The chief will judge the matter for you, and that has been what they know. So traditionally, it is there.
Oh,
So it is
beautiful.
a matter of enhancing their capacity and adding the skills to them. That yes, what you are doing is right, but there are other ways you can do them.
No, what I was thinking was that why not get a certain feedback from people themselves as to what they think of that process when the chief, they go to them and the chief decides something. Are they happy with that
Yeah,
process? If they're happy with that
yeah,
process, perfectly all right. But otherwise, if they're not happy, because sometimes they're not even heard and some
yeah,
decision is imposed on them. So in that
yes.
case, what are they looking at? The alternative is going to the courts. So
Yeah,
if
yeah. When it comes to those aspects, some customary, it depends on the kind and the nature of the issue. If it is customary, if they are using purely customary arbitration and it is not anything that is related to chieftaincy and those things, it is voluntary and they can seek a redress at the court. If it is something that is related to chieftaincy and those things, then it means that the people have to go through they call it the judicial court of the traditional councils. They have to go through that processes, and they can have appellates or appeal at the Supreme Court when they reach the National House of Chief, which is the highest authority around the traditional council. They can go to the Supreme Court for final determination. So if it is on the succession lines of a stool, that is how they go. Then when it comes to the issue of individuals, the law makes it more voluntary because of the AD Act. When you look at customary arbitration. It is more like the mediation and arbitration process. It makes it voluntary. The parties willingly participate in such processes. But some of them exert certain powers which makes the parties not even aware that the process that they are even going through is voluntary. And it's like you must come, you must by force appear before the chief. And our system, we also respect our chieftaincy system. So we respect our chief, and it will not be a sign of respect when a chief has invited you and you don't honor the invite. So people are sometimes they may not wish to participate in the process, but the respect that they have for a particular chief, they are sometimes forced to participate in such process, or sometimes to because they are ignorant of the process and they are not aware what is supposed to happen. Sometimes they also get themselves involved and they go into such processes. That is what sometimes happens. Yes. So it's a matter, that's what I'm saying. It's a matter of even engaging the chiefs. When you go to a community and engage the chiefs can even add the people who have mediators mindset within the community to be handling the mediation processes in the community. When it comes to the customary arbitration, then they can be handled on the other side. So the chief's palace can serve as a community mediation center whereby people can go there and resolve their matters. These are all the things that I have in mind
Yeah,
that I think
yeah.
when
But I
we
think, but,
start the process, it will work out. Yeah.
no, but I think that the point is that to expect to have some kind of a system being created by someone who actually has a certain power, and that they want that power, and I mean, they enjoy it also, that they can decide
Yeah.
something for people.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think this has to, it'll be a grassroots movement. It has to be that culture of mediation coming in,
Yeah.
and with people connecting with the right people. So if they have that person within their family, if they don't, they know someone else. I feel that's the way it's going to develop.
Yeah.
But what I've done is, look, I asked everyone to put on the video. They haven't, but let me tell people one about Isaac, how he started on he basically, uh, if you just search Mediator Vikram and Isaac Asare on YouTube, you will find whatever he's passed. I think, I don't know whether all of them will come or not, because it has its own.
Yeah, maybe all of them may not come. This was
Yeah.
my first, the
First
speaker
one.
19
And let me
was
also
my
tell
first.
people about this, that at that time, Isaac said, okay, I mean, he came in to participate and he has such nice things to say. I put out a form, I'm collecting information. 3.5 years,
Yeah.
nothing came out. But this was a symposium. The first symposium was on mediation in our culture and traditions, with
Yeah.
97 speakers from 45 countries in that. And the whole idea behind that symposium was that people might not be familiar with the word, but they're familiar with the process. And we just have
Yeah.
to connect them with that. So you can listen to Isaac here. Then this is another show of mine, In Conversation with a Beautiful Mind. You can hear Isaac here. And then mediation legislation. And then you spoke about the African Continental Free Trade Area. Did you, on the legal framework of mediation, you participated in that, and then you
Yeah.
participated in a lot of sessions. So all those links
Yes.
are
Yes.
there. I think that.
Plenty. Yeah.
So let's. The Williams has actually put on his video. So let's talk to him. Williams, you want to come in? We have, because you have to sing for Isaac. I think
Okay.
everyone has to put on their video
Engineer,
and unmute
engineer,
themselves.
Lydia, Paraf,
Yes, we have to sing for him.
Kezia, you cannot put on your videos. Yeah.
And
You cannot
let's
put on your
just
videos, then we can talk.
talk. And first of all, we have to sing happy birthday to you in local language, English, any other language. Everything is available.
Yes, yes, yeah, definitely. Any language that they want to talk, they
But
can, but
what
all
is
of
the
them understand
but
English.
what is the local language? I mean, there
And
so
we don't have one local language that is a national language, but we have over 60 languages in Ghana. Oh, plenty.
but to them, is there
But
a
we have the ones that dominate, that when you speak, people are likely to understand.
which
That is
is
the tree language. But the tree language, we have sub of the tree language. We have the Akan tree, Asante tree, we have the Kuyapim tree, we have the Infanti tree, so we have the Bono tree. There are a lot of sub of the tree. When we say tree is not just one language. We have sub of the tree. There are differences. When somebody speaks, you understand. The same way when you speak the other language, such as Ewe, the people within those areas understand that there are differences. So when somebody from this town speaks Aneve, and the other person in the other town also speaks Aneve, there are differences in them. And the same thing, we have a lot of Guan, we have a lot of languages, we have Ga, we have Fanti, we have the Latin language. We have Enzima language, a lot, plenty of them, plenty of them.
But it's okay. So Ralph has put on his video and he's going to sing for us. Are you, Ralph? Are you going to sing for Isaac on his birthday?
Come again, sir.
We have to sing happy birthday to Isaac. So are you going to do that?
Oh, okay.
I think there's a bit of a signal issue, I think. So connectivity is a bit of an issue, I think.
Depends. Normally, when I'm doing Zoom, I don't use mobile internet. If you use the mobile internet, sometimes you have connectivity. So I try to get Wi-Fi.
What we can tell people is not to put on the video and just unmute themselves and they can sing for you, because I think Ralph, your
Happy
okay, Papa Ralph, you can
birthday to
yes, everyone's going to sing. Yes, please.
Okay, everyone is going to sing. Lawyer Kezia, are you there?
Sorry, my video went off.
Yeah, I know that I had put it off because your voice was, I mean, not so clear.
Your voice was scratching.
Breaking up.
Your voice was scratching. Yes.
And that means the network. Isaac, you know the network.
So please,
so
Lydia's unmuted herself. Ralph has. Anyone else? Please just unmute yourself. You don't have to put on your video. And on the count,
you can just unmute yourself. Okay, Diana is also
Diana is also here. Diana is definitely going to sing. So
okay, engineer said, are you there? You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, please. Look, at the count of 3, we are going to sing for him. I was just waiting for everyone. Diana, please unmute yourself. If you want to put on your video, very nice. We are all going to sing happy birthday to Isaac. So please unmute yourself. And when everyone's unmuted, then we'll get. Yes, a lot of people have. Kezia has not, and Ralph has not.
Okay, Ralph has not. If you you can unmute yourself. Unmute. Kezia.
Okay. So who's going to lead? Ralph, are you going to lead?
Maybe let's Reverend lead.
Okay. Whoever, please. So
Reverend Aka has gone off, so maybe engineer will lead. 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Come on, please. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to
you.
Happy birthday,
Isaac.
Happy
birthday to you. And beyond that, everyone has to put on whatever, what all. Many whatever to you, many that to you.
Thank you, everyone.
But this was the English version. Now we have to have a local language version. So who's going to sing that?
Local version of Happy Birthday song. Do we even have one in Ghana?
Yemawa oda paye. Yemawa oda paye. Yemawa oda paye. Yemawa oda paye. Me manyakupo onshirao.
That translation, I need that translation. What was that?
Okay, thank you.
What is the translation of that? First of all, I want the translation of that local one. What did he say?
It's thank you. I'm saying that thank you to all of them. It's called
what he was singing. What was that?
Yes, he was trying to translate happy birthday into a Chi language.
Great.
So happy birthday means that Awadapa.
Wadapa. Wadapa.
Awadapa, yes.
Great.
So
Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to ask everyone to give their thoughts on if they've heard us on the World Mediation Circle and the mediation circles that we want to create in Ghana. So anyone wants to please, each of you have to tell us a little bit about what you've heard and what your thoughts are. So Kezia, do you want to say something?
No, I don't say anything.
Okay, nothing in relation to what we discussed. Diana, anything? Any, in
Not
relation-
yet.
No, no one wants to say anything. Engineer set. Ralph, anything?
engineer sets.
No one wants to say anything. Everyone's happy with whatever we said. They agree with everything that we said. And everyone is going to be involved in doing something in relation to creating the Ghana Mediation Circle.
It has been a good engagement, and we've learned a few things.
Great. And you have to be involved in the circle to create a big circle. So in your family and community, some school, college that you might be connected with, let's just go out there and identify those people who have that mindset, who are already out there helping people resolve disputes. Let's bring them out, bring them together, and just put it out there that please value these people. What they're doing is really important. And then we'll develop capacity. We'll do that skill development. There's already so much content on my YouTube channel. There's more than 675 videos on everything in relation to mediation. So please go to mediatorvikram.com. You'll find links to all that. And I always keep saying the most important thing is that what Ken Cloak has given us and the time that he's given us, at least watch those. That's one whole section that you have out here celebrating Ken Cloak. I think there must be about 29 videos there, which I mean, 30, 40 hours of just him and his words of wisdom with a person with that kind of experience. I call him the grand old man of mediation in the world. Listen to that, but otherwise also all links are here. So that's about it. So yes, Isaac, now it's about you closing. Anything that you want to say?
Okay, so all that I want to say is that from today, on behalf of my team and myself, we want to say a big thank you to you for giving us the platform. And all that I want to say is that African Center for Collaborative Dispute Resolution have come to stay, to partner with you. And also, we are not only looking at Ghana, we want to enter into other African countries because we want to study what is happening there, how we can also help in making sure that the practice, everybody is doing the same thing, and we'll make sure that we bring peace to every home in Africa, as it is our motto and we want to do. Then we want to ensure that all these people that have come on board, they also use this platform to build their capacity, to also network with people, because that's the focus of the mediation circles, to network with people, build capacity, learn from each other, and also engage with the larger community. So we want to say thank you, and we want to pronounce that the Ghana Mediation Circle is duly launched, and we are, yes, we are putting our foot on to move, and we are going to work tirelessly to ensure that we have community mediation centers across the country, and also we have peer mediations in school. If nothing at all this year, these two projects should be able to happen. And thank you all for also joining us and celebrating my birthday with me today. I'm grateful. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. The important thing is that when we create a model mediation circle, of course, it's going to be, I mean, every country will develop that. And then we launch the Africa Mediation Circle also. So let's do the launch of the circles in every country, and then we do the Africa one, because I feel that if you create that model, the way I'm going about it is that a community create that model, we create there. In a school, we create that, and then they will take it further. So they will tell other people, other schools about what they've created there. And because we need a multiplier effect, and it's going to only come by those people who have experienced it and actually working. I mean, they're benefiting from it. They take it out further. So from the school, the children take it into their families. That
Yes.
goes into the community. What is
Yeah.
happening in the community? The children, of course, need to see a certain atmosphere around them. So they see that. That comes into the school. So it goes both ways. So let's
Yes,
create that
yes.
model and let it go out and let them take it further. And
Yeah.
I think we can reach large numbers as we go along. So Isaac,
Right.
thank you very much. As always, a
Okay.
pleasure hosting you. And
Thank you.
I'll see you on, if you come tomorrow, come on the 16th, 17th,
Sure.
any of those
Well,
days.
welcome.
So happy birthday. Have a great day.
Thank
And
you.
I'll see you soon.
All
Right?
right. Thank you.
Bye
And
to
bye
everyone else.
everyone.
Bye to everyone who's come in. Thank you very much. You didn't show us your faces, but we heard you singing. Bye.